Welcome back everyone to another epic game review. I'm Star Viper, your host, and today we are going to take a look on Black Myth: Wukong, the game that made me change moods quite often because boy is this game challenging. Now we already know that Black Myth: Wukong has been inspired by Chinese mythology, more specific from the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, and follows the story of an anthropomorphic monkey named Sun Wukong, but in a complete new and original way. Black Myth: Wukong is full of beautiful cutscenes, interesting side characters that add up to the lore, and a lot of enemy types and boss varieties. The cool part is the fact that every time you defeat an enemy or boss, you will get in your journal a brief description of this enemy type. You also learn some little things about the zones of the game. The gameplay of Black Myth: Wukong is top notch and packed full with action and fast-paced combat. A lot of times you end up defeating one tough boss just to be greeted 2 minutes later by another stronger one. The only downside and frustrating part for me was the fact that the game is way more optimized for a gamepad, and on keyboard sometimes the movements and commands are delayed. This is quite a big issue, as we know that the enemies in this game are similar in difficulty to the ones in Dark Souls and Elden Ring, so it takes only one wrong move from you to land straight back to the beginning. This issue I mentioned was also the reason why I only played the game until I hit chapter 2. Throughout your journey in Black Myth: Wukong, you will find different shrines that act as resting points where you can replenish your healing potion as well as your health. Here in the shrines, you will also be able to craft new gear and weapons and upgrade your spells and abilities. The shrines also act as checkpoints and respawn locations, so at least you do not start the game from complete scratch, only the boss fights. Speaking about abilities, the game offers you a variety of different skill trees that can be upgraded. Some of them will help you survive more in fights, while others will add up to you different combat styles so that you can use all sorts of combos on your opponents. There's also an option for you to upgrade your spells that you achieve by defeating end bosses or specific chiefs. This upgrade system works in the way that every time you defeat an enemy, you get experience and level up. Each time you level up, you get a skill point that you can use. Defeating enemies though will require a lot of work and skill. You will have to analyze the patterns of your opponents and be prepared to dodge their abilities perfectly. And trust me, some of them will make you want to throw your PC out of the window. Not to forget to mention that some of them have debuff effects like poison or burn. Other than that, every encounter is scary and ends up in an epic showdown, which is a huge thumbs up for me. The world in Black Myth: Wukong is beautifully created and fits perfectly with the background sounds and music. We can clearly see that each zone has been taken care of with passion and love. What I did not like though was the fact that the game was not completely open world but was built in a semi-open world instance style. So basically once you finish one chapter, you will be moved to another zone. There is also no map, and in some places you will encounter invisible walls that break the immersion of this game. Besides these issues that I mentioned before, Black Myth: Wukong was a great game. I enjoyed my time with it and definitely recommend you to try it out. As for a game score, I would give it a 8 out of 10 because of the unoptimized keyboard gameplay part. With this being said, we come to an end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest gaming news. See you in the next video. Respect.